Hello YouTube, just a quick video on my bottom drain. For those that don't know, bottom drains are like a big bath plug in the bottom, normally in the centre of a pond, and all the water goes down the bath hole continuously and comes up normally into a settling chamber or into a sieve, and then is pumped from the sieve through filters, multi-bays, Nexus, etc. So I'll go around and show you my bottom drain. You kind of see it right down there at the bottom. So there, it's a bit difficult in this light. I'll go around and show you where it comes out. Basically my bottom drain comes out, it's underground, it comes up here, 4-inch pipe. There's a valve on it so you can do maintenance and shut the water off, although these valves are not very good and it does leak a little bit and it's very stiff, so I wouldn't recommend this type of valve. Mine then goes down into the bottom of the sieve. Now, the sieve has a large water holding capacity in the lower part of it, and that's where you pump the water from. The water level mirrors the water level in the pond, so the top of this floating weir that goes up and down to match the water level is always at the level of the water in the pond. The quicker you draw water out of the bottom of the sieve, the lower the weir drops, the faster the water can come over the weir. And conversely, if the water isn't being pumped out of the bottom of the weir, out of the bottom of the sieve, the weir will rise and it will shut off the water coming from the bottom drains. It's a very safe system to use, safer than a pump in a cage which can pump out the water in your pond. This will shut down immediately if the pump stops pumping water from the sieve. So I'll go ahead and show you how I clean this out. I basically turn off this large valve handle. That isolates the water coming to the sieve, and I wait for this weir to go down. It'll go down as the water is being pumped out of the sieve. It will start to go. There it goes, starting to go down. And then when it reaches a certain level, then I'll open the valve back up, and the big gush of water that comes in through the bottom valve will flush any sediment out and clear the bottom of the pond to an extent as well. So normally they go down about 5-6 inches, and then we'll turn it back on and see the mess that comes out. Alright, so I'll turn it back on now. And you'll see a lot of mess coming out of here in a minute. Comes the main bulk of it. You can see I flush this probably every couple of days. This is just sediment from a few days. Makes really good pond feed. Plant feed, not pond feed. Loads coming out, absolutely loads. I could really do with more draw through this weir, so I really need to have another pump that pumps more water out, and it will keep it clean and won't require so much flushing. But I have a 10,000 litre pump, which is enough to run my filter, but really I could do with it being considerably faster, because if I push the weir down, the flow rate is increased over the weir. So the only way to achieve that really is to pump more water out of the bottom of the sieve, and then that will get a faster flow. So these sieves, there's lots of different manufacturers. This is a Cetus Sieve, fairly easy to install. We do have to dig a hole in the ground normally, and they have a waste valve. On this one I didn't bother with a waste valve, I just stuck a piece of pipe into the waste hole, so when I pull that out there's a hole there, you just flush the waste out, or I collect all the mess and I put it around the flowers. It's really good plant food, and then I cover it with a piece of plastic, but it's a bit useless, it blows off in the wind. I'll show you my fry modification that I did the other day. Basically, all my baby fry are in here. These are I've separated them into 2 tanks. So I've basically got the nicer coloured fish and then the browny coloured fish, darker fish in here. There's lots in there. Hard to see in this light. And over here I've got some ones that are nicer colours. There's some white and yellow and orange ones in there. I also modified my return because I was finding it was just a bit noisy, so I've put an extension on my 4-inch return just to quieten it down a bit. Especially in the summer when you've got the windows open in the house, you can hear the water, and it does become a bit annoying. That's my tour of my bottom drain. Hope some people found that helpful.